In on that press conference as you were and our viewers were as well. I think the key point coming out of that is we are investigating a network. We are looking into a network. That is the people supporting this guy. He was bad enough. He hit those young girls, those teenagers, those people at the arena at that concert Monday night. The arena just behind us right now. But there were other people helping, and that is what they are going for. Today, there were more raids. There were 3 arrests made in the southern side of this city. People connected, the police say, to this attack, as well as another raid near one of the train stations. Again, officials now saying that he did have help. This is a terror threat level in the UK has now been raised to its highest, to critical. It hasn't been there for 10 years. That means troops deployed on the streets of the UK in critical locations like Buckingham Palace and number 10 Downing Street, the home of the Prime Minister, as well as big events like there's a big football game coming up this weekend in London. And we're learning more about the suspect, the dead suspect, the person responsible for that horrible bombing. His name, 22-year-old Salman Abedi, British-born of Libyan refugee parents, a conservative Muslim family, it is said, but it is also said that at least in the past year he had been radicalized, this according to various reports, and had contact with extremists in the area and was on the police radar, even went back to Libya and returned from Libya just about a week ago. Other unconfirmed reports that he had spent time in Syria and had direct contacts with ISIS. A lot of questions right now, Shannon.
All right. Greg, also, are we getting more information about the victims?
Sadly, and this is what makes this terror attack different than just about any that we've covered across Europe in the past couple of years, the horrible casualty toll. The latest, 22 dead, 64 injured. That's a new figure. 64 now in hospitals, 8 hospitals around this area. 20 remain in critical condition. Remember, it's a couple days. They're still fighting for their lives. Sadly, several of them young people, children. Again, the victims are in these hospitals, and they're not just children. They are people in their 20s, 30s, 40s, parents, we learn, who were waiting for their kids to come out of this Ariana Grande concert on Monday night. We're waiting to pick them up. We learn at least 2 sets of parents killed. The children survive. What a horrible ending to that concert. We are getting identifications of the victims, too. We're up to about 12 now of the 22 who were killed. And again, it tells the tale. There's an 8-year-old, there's a 5-year-old, there's a 14-year-old, a 15-year-old, an 18-year-old, but also folks in their 20s, their 30s, their 40s. This horrible attack which caused havoc at the end of that concert and absolute terror outside of the arena that Monday night is just continuing to unfold, and the people here in Manchester continuing to grieve this horrible loss as we've just been listening, the police, the authorities here doing their best to come to the bottom of it. Back to you.
And to hear about those victims, just a reminder, we should never become so callous that this just seems commonplace, these attacks. Greg Palcott live for us overseas. Thank you.